Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video of Fox Flicks on CarDX. Today, we're going to see about fixing the Non-02 Love Armor Digivolutions. Now let's see what Con was able to get made this time.
It is the day of love. Well, it's actually like a couple of days before the day of love when this video goes out. Yes, of course, my favorite day of the year, February 15th, when all the chocolate goes on sale. Because I'm fat, get it? But no, of course, we have to celebrate Valentine's Day with an appropriate Digi-Egg, the Digi-Egg of love. And today I'm, of course, teaming up once again with the wonderful Fuzzy Comics to redesign or fix the Love Armor Digimon.
Boom, boom, boom. Let's go.
What is up, digital companions? My name is CarDX, and welcome back to another video. Thank you for subscribing. You better have done it, okay? I'm so lonely without you. But of course, custom art requires custom funding, and that is why, once again, this video is sponsored by the sponsor love of my life, Buyee. Buyee is the proxy service getting you access.
And we're back from the ad. Now let's jump into the brand new art.
Supports me, and let's get on with the custom art. So once again, I do want to say that fixing is just a good algorithm title. We are not in the business here of thinking we're better than or can fix other people's art. It's about reimagining, and in my...
I do have to say that the redesigns he does get done for many of the Digimon that he's done already in the past have always been amazing. Or, well, I guess I should give the compliments to the people he's hiring for the custom art, because still, they have some amazing talent to be able to take what he's talking about and make it.
In my opinion, bringing Armor Digivolution more to how it was in 02. Armor Digivolution was partially, at least, created for toys, and the point was that the rookie body could wear a lot of the different armors. So the things we want to see for these redesigns are prominently the rookie or champion in Gatomon's case underneath. In that armor form, they should still be there.
You know, I actually now wonder what would happen if it was actually Salamon that was getting the Digi-Eggs instead of Gatomon. It's something to think about.
But elongated or modified. There are lots of armors where you just can't see the original Digimon underneath. In addition, we also want to kind of add a little bit of a toy factor. It being believable that the Armor Digi-Egg toy could be used to make this, though we're not being as strict with that element. And a lot of the non-show armors just don't fit that prerequisite. So this is absolutely no shade to the artists at Bandai, it's just a little bit of fun. And we begin with Halcyon, and this is the first time we are actually going to be making some tweaks to the OG. Previously, we thought things like Flamedramon, Magnemon, etc. have been perfect, but I've always felt that Halcyon was very top-loaded. So Fuzzy just added a little bit more armor to Halcyon, cladding those hind legs in just a little bit more digi-armor.
You know, that actually didn't look too bad. Looked more like he had a second set of legs attached to the back.
Also, going back to the Digi-Egg itself, we're making a little bit of a controversial change. The Crest of Love is associated with red in Digimon Adventure, but for some reason the Digimental itself goes with more of a purpley blue color. So we have made the executive decision to change the Digi-Egg itself this time. Dun dun dun! Listen, if you don't like this very minor change, just imagine all the red bits are purple in your mind. I just gave you the power of imagination, you're welcome. Which does bring us to, in my opinion, the second best Love Armor Digivolution, and go figure, it's a Vmon one. Sethmon is super cool, and part of this reference book listing talks about it being kind of the bad side of love. The reference book stating because the power of the Digimental of love was too...
Wait, so does that make a Sethmon toxic love? Like a toxic relationship? Since it's meant to be the dark side of it? Okay, if that's what they went for, then that's actually kind of clever. I gotta give props.
Great, it was unable to control it, and so it was converted into the power of hatred. Its body is coloured a baleful red. So I actually really like that logic, but we've kind of compromised a little bit. Turning the body of Sethmon into that Vmon blue, which you can even see in some of the underpieces of the original Sethmon anyway, but keeping those cool kind of dinosaur markings to indicate its hateful love, as well as how much more spiky it is. In addition to that, to tie it into our revised Halcyon, this new Sethmon also has armored hind legs, with the same spikes you see on its front, still making it a hateful lover, or someone who hates its spurned love, but just a little bit more in line with what we want to see from Armor Digimon. So if you like the original Sethmon more, I totally understand that. This is just another take, as I said.
It is not
and that brings us to the third of the original ancient Digimon, Armadillomon. who originally became Terramon with the Digi-Egg of Love, and I can kinda see ancient Digimon plus the flying elements of Love making a pterodactyl, but I just really don't like it that much for Armadillomon, so we instead transformed it into Cassomon, a design inspired by a cassowary mixed with a Microraptor, which Fuzzy described as fun birds with bony elements. It was tough in general to turn Armadillomon more avian, but this preserves that dinosaur to birds evolutionary connection while going way more bird-like. And of course you can still see the armor here and Armadillomon's body. The really cool thing I think about making these videos is growing to appreciate the difficult job that the people at Bandai had making armor Digivolutions that fit for all these Digimon. So I absolutely love what Fuzzy has done here, but if you prefer Terramon, that is fine too. And then comes to Gatomon and Patamon.
I have to say I actually do like Cassamon a lot more. Oh, Cassawarimon? Whatever. Oh, I honestly like that one a lot more than just Terramon, considering that that is more of a robotic Digimon, when this is just meant to be some kind of like armored bird. Which I'm now seeing the connection of, because planes are called birds. Okay, never mind.
And I have heard what some of you have been saying about the fact that it is Hope and Light that match up as partners, rather than the matching Digi-Eggs, but I think as we're doing these video by video, it's hard to like hark back to another Digimon, so instead we're just going to try and create matching pairs for every Digi-Egg for Gatomon and Patamon. It makes more sense in our opinion, and also means when we do Hope and Light, we can create a kind of Pegasusmon version of Nefertimon and a Nefertimon version of Pegasusmon. Anyway, the inspiration I gave Fuzzy for these two holy Digimon was love birds. Very colourful, very cool birds, and of course very on theme for the Crest of Love and sort of the relationship between TK and Kari. I'm not igniting shipping wars, you do you, I'm just going off what I saw in the show. I don't ship, alright? Don't come for me. I know some of y'all really want Kari to end up with Davis or TK and Davis to end up with each other, so, you know, do you. Don't let me yuck your yum. And again, I actually like Swanmon a lot. I think it actually works very nicely as a Gatomon Love evolution, but is missing a couple of elements I'd like to see. However, Pippismon is piss. It's Pippismon. I hate it. I've always hated it. I'm sorry. The fact that it's a bat is actually...
Hey, hold on. Did Spamton create this one? Why is it called Pippismon? And Spamton, what did you do to my Digimon? Why did you do this? Yeah, go sell all your 1997 crap somewhere else. No, I'm not gonna go attack the queen. You know I can't do that. Screw off. Come on, man.
Really cool. I can see that working for another Digimon, but Batamon would have been a better name, probably. Anyway, we transformed these two into Agamon and Pornismon. They're two names coming from the genus for the lovebird, the Agapornis. And I also think it's pretty fun that the Aga part has the Ga in Patamon. I know her Japanese name is Tailmon, leave me be. And the Pornis part starts with P, just like Patamon. Lovebirds are typically very colourful, but if you look at this picture of two lovebirds side by side, the parts of their feathers that are most close to each other are white and orange, just like Gatomon and Patamon. Boom. I'm so happy with this connection, I can't believe we've never got here before. Both factor in the bodies really well of the rookies, I think, but turn them fully avian, and with that Digimental on full show. I'm even getting some kind of like Robin Nightwing vibes from Pornismon, which I'm a big fan of. And yeah, these are just two lovebirds that match up perfectly well. Agamon even kind of still resembles Swanmon, which I really like. It's definitely way more detached, but it doesn't feel like a million miles away from its original.
Yes, it is a white bird, so obviously it matches. I'm just poking fun, man. Nobody's.
Original form. And then finally was the toughest call of this video. Wormmon with the Digi-Egg of Love normally becomes Owlmon. And I really like Owlmon. I think it would be great for another Digimon, maybe even like an alternate for Hawkmon, but I don't love it for Wormmon. I wanted to find some kind of bird that also felt kind of insectoid, and that's when I settled on the hummingbird. Well, yes, hummingbirds are obviously birds, they just have more of a bug-like vibe to them. This may be Grandpa Khan taking his crazy pills. However, there is also a breed of moth called the hummingbird hawk moth in North America.
Oh, well, look at that.
I tricked you, I'm actually a genius. I think this works out really nicely, turning Wormmon into Hummon. A perfect cross of an actual hummingbird and a hummingbird moth. I am so pleased with the way this came out. We get to preserve Wormmon's bug nature, but make him flying in a whole new way to Stingmon. With the Digi-Egg of Love still front and center and cladding most of its body.
I honestly gotta give you props. Though I honestly imagine this thing still being the smallest out of all the almost Digiforms, considering it's a freaking moth hummingbird, hummingbird moth. Those things don't get very big, now do they? Even hummingbirds are tiny as heck. So I could see that baby being more like a scout instead of a fighter.
With this big proboscis coming out that I just adore. Well, there they are, our fixes or reimaginings of the Digi-Egg of Love Armor Digimon. Let me know which is your favorite in the comments below, and make sure you go follow Fuzzy Comics for absolutely nailing it once again. Will be another month now until we get another Armor Digivolutions fixing video, if you will.
Fine.
There was none in January just because we were taking it easy. But let me know in the comments down below which Digi-Egg you most want to see next. And if you want to become a channel member to pay for editors, you
Alright folks, that's where we're going to end off today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Link will be in the description, and I'll see all of you folks next time when we flick on. Peace out.